welcome to this episode of Kids Kitchen, and today I'm here with the Papa Bear.
Yeah. In fact, I have a hoodie. Papa Bear. Yeah.
So today we are going to be cooking scrambled eggs on toast,
Which is like one of the very, very few things I can cook. So yeah, this is a privilege for you to see.
Yeah. So we are going to be using 3 eggs.
Okay.
Wait, we might use the fork. We
And
have a whisk and a bowl to put them in. There is salt, a little black pepper, depending on what he likes in his.
So I like to cook. So what I do is I like to just use plain eggs and salt and pepper. I know people like to do other things like putting in tomato and onions and stuff, but I'm not a big fan of that, so it might not be simple.
And today we'll be using a stainless steel pan. Make sure it's deep so that your eggs don't go over the board.
Yeah.
It's one of the healthy pans you can use for cooking, so just try to do that.
Okay.
We'll call you back for the first step.
Okay, so our first step is to take the eggs. We're going to use 3 eggs. So we're going to break each of these into the bowl and whisk them so that they become nice and fluffy.
Make sure not to have any eggshells.
Yes, within the egg. Although, ideally I'm supposed to break these into a separate bowl just in case one of them is spoiled or something. But we'll risk it. We'll risk it. We'll risk it as we whisk it. I need to find some dad jokes to crack as we do this, huh? Okay. So why is the chef the meanest person in the kitchen?
I don't know.
Because he beats the eggs and he whips the cream.
Right now, the police will come and arrest you for beating the eggs.
Under arrest for beating the eggs. Okay. So the idea is to make this nice and as fluffy, I guess, as possible. You want to make sure there's no egg yolk at all. So I'm not a big fan of egg yolk personally. So even in fried eggs, I don't like to have this sunny side up type of eggs. I like to whisk even my fried eggs. So it's just me. Got a lot of pet peeves where eggs are concerned. Okay, this should be a bit smoother than this, the whisking.
We'll call you back.
So what we've done, we've added some salt and pepper to taste to our nicely whisked egg, which is now completely whisked. It's supposed to be whisked until it gets a bit frothy, then you know it's been properly whisked. So that's that. And now we get into the next stage, which is the jiko.
The jiko.
Yeah, so we need to get this lit.
Light it up.
Light it up. Light the jiko on fire! Yes, kids, don't do this at home. Get adults to help you with this. Lighting a jiko is not
Fun.
It's not fun. It's not a joke. It can get dangerous. So please make sure you have someone help you with that. So this pan has a sort of like a thick base, so we need to give it a bit of time to heat up. So let's
Meanwhile,
heat up.
I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Okay.
So, do you like cooking?
To be honest, not really. I did once in a very long while, but I'm not a big fan. Yeah, I know there are some guys who like to cook, but I guess I'm not one of them.
What do you know how to cook really well?
Eggs. I do really good eggs. I do really good omelets. So normally, today it's just a simple recipe. But normally I do like a proper omelet, putting like, bacon and cheese and all sorts of stuff and ho and all that stuff, and put it in there, let it cook for a while. Let it simmer, let it rise. It would be like a really good omelet, which is like a meal on its own. So I'm really good at doing omelets. But yeah, that's about it. Other than that, I make really good hot boiling water, like the best ever.
Everybody can do that. So,
Yes,
How
What
is your channel for Papa Bear going?
Oh, that's a good question. Papa Bear is my YouTube channel, and what we do on Papa Bear is we help encourage fathers to be as exceptional as they can be. Right? So we're all about the exceptional fatherhood. I think fatherhood has had a very bad reputation, and so we're going to try and see how we can improve on our fatherhood. And as I'm talking, I'm adding blue band. So we use blue band for the oil, as opposed to like either shortening or like cooking oil. So we just add a little bit more blue band. We allow it to simmer a little bit before we add the egg. Yeah, so you want to make sure it's coated properly all over the base of the pan.
And by the way, guys, just don't use too much blue band. It's not the healthiest fat.
Saying that as we add lumps of blue band to this. So anyway, so the next thing is we pour this in, the egg, to make sure that we get all of it in, and none of the pepper. So because this starts to coagulate pretty quickly, we get a whisk, and we just basically start to whisk it.
So it doesn't, like cook into one big thing. It's just scrambled.
We don't want it to become fried egg, because as you can see, it starts to solidify pretty quickly. So yeah, we just basically whisk it as it's cooking. The best scrambled egg normally have like several eggs, so it's a nice big chunk of egg. But this is just a small, simple meal. So I want to reduce the heat a bit on the higher side. Yeah, and then again, remember this has a thick base, so because of that, it tends to retain the heat more than normal. So it's going to cook these pretty quickly.
It's looking actually really nice.
It's looking nice, huh? Mm-hmm. You can imagine now if it had all those yummy, delicious, scrumptious other things inside. Maybe we'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Right?
Add some cheese or something.
Yes. And cheese has a way of making the egg really heavy, and it can stick also, so the oil is a factor. But yeah, so that's it. That's pretty much it. And the scrambled eggs are done. Now, some people like to have like very well done scrambled egg, like it's almost burnt, you know?
Whoa.
Some people like that, but I kind of like mine just a little light, like that. And that's it.
Now we will call you back once we have the bread to toast. Dad is gone, and I have been left with scrambled eggs. He's going to get some bread. It looks so delicious. So I'm gonna just take a teaspoon. I'm gonna eat some of this. I can hear it coming. Actually, this is really nice. Just gonna get a bit more. Shh, don't tell him. Have brown bread. I know most of you may want white bread for your toast. That's up to you. But we are up for the health factor.
And we use Nature's Gold by Festive Bread.
It also came with reusable tape, so we just taped ours to the side. So I have 2 slices. If we're gonna put to toast with our toaster here.
Do you want to toast the crust? Do you like toasting the crust? Or would you rather toast the ones which are in the middle?
I think we'll just toast the one which are in the middle.
Okay, it's okay. It's part of the recording, huh? Yeah, so I guess some people like to toast the crust.
We are more of the middle people.
We're more of the middle people.
Okay, so we've got a socket on. Be very careful. Electricity is not a joke. Then you put it to toast.
You know, incidentally, by the way, and I discovered this the other day, these numbers that you have on the side of the toaster are actually the number of minutes that the toast is supposed to stay down. the bread is exposed to heat. That's what those numbers are. I used to think it was like some sort of degree of toastiness or something, but it's actually time.
You can't really see clearly, but they're numbers.
Yeah, those are numbers. Yeah. Okay, so let's give it some time to toast.
And we'll call you later. We are now gonna wait for it to pop.
We're gonna make it pop. Make it pop!
So it's lightly toasted, you might not tell, but like if you press it, you can feel the crunch. Now we're gonna put it on a plate. My teaspoon.
We're gonna use that for tea. Okay, so here we have it.
And we have our scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
So we are gonna be using a Zesta jam.
Yep, we use Zesta. Zesta is a brand by True Foods. So we used a lot of this jam in our house. And then we have this butter, which is actually butter by Brookside. So it's salted butter by Brookside, which is what we use in this house quite a bit. And what we do is, because we don't like to use the whole of this, we put pieces of it into a little jar and then we allow it to
lunchbox. So what we are going to do is we're gonna apply some butter and some jam, then we'll scoop some of our scrambled eggs in.
Okay.
After eat some of it.
After we eat some of it. So again, the thing about toast is that you wanna put the butter when the toast is still hot, so that it melts and goes nicely into the bread. So the idea is to really not waste any time. As soon as the toast is out of the oven, the toaster oven, you just get that butter in there right away.
Oh, and it gets really messy, so it would be nice if you have like a duster of some sort to wipe.
Crummy crumbs,
because toast can really get crummy, so try not to walk around with it so much. Though we will show you how we will be clearing our kitchen, so it's okay.
Yep. So part of kitchen work is the cleanup. So we're gonna see how that works. So we like to do like really sweet and savory combinations in this house. So we like to put the jam on top of the butter.
Sometimes we have sweet potato with beans. That's how sweet and savory we go.
Yeah, and then some of us like to put raisins in everything. So you can be eating githeri and then you have raisins in them.
No!
Yeah.
None of us do that.
I do that.
Okay, we'll call you back once we've put the scrambled eggs on top. Have put the jam and the butter on our toast. Now we're gonna put the scrambled eggs on top.
Okay. So do we put them on each?
Yes,
put them
on
top
each.
of each. Huh?
Just like scoop some of it.
Is it better to scoop or pour?
Just pour.
Pour. Yum, yum, yum. This stuff looks so delicious. Yummy. So yummy. There you go. Nice, nice. Let's have some leftovers for the others. You want some on this one? No, I have to decide who takes the one with the most egg.
We're not gonna do that. Okay,
Awesome.
we'll call you back for the taste testing. We practically have already taste tested it, but it's good to do it again. After all our hard work, finally we've been able to get our beautiful...
So we're gonna have our tasters now partake. So let's have our little sister.
But she's not gonna use these.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh!
What do you think? Is it yummy? Yummy, yummy. Nice.
Okay. Now I'm gonna... My time.
Your turn. Oh, nice. Nicely done.
Some of it is spoiled. Well,
Yummy.
that is a lovely video of the kids' kitchen scrambled eggs on toast. See you next time.
See you next time. Okay. So once the cooking is done and the eating is done, then comes the fun part. Well, not so much fun, but yeah, it's time to clean up. And we use Morning Fresh by Cassons as our our dish stuff, or our dish paste, and yeah, I guess we just get to cleaning. So
he'll just wash one thing or two for you,
so that you can see that I know how to wash dishes. Yeah, there's kind of I'm one of those people who likes to be very structured and organized as I'm washing dishes. You know, have everything in the right place all the time. It's just my thing. This cup has got something inside. Okay, it's gone. The eggy stuff. Ugh.
Now you can see, men, that it's not only the ladies who can cook.
Yeah, or wash the dishes.
Yeah, so that's basically the cleanup, and make sure to like wipe this place up. We're gonna finish up here, and I guess we'll just see you later.
Okay.
Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Turn on the notifications.
Yes.
And like this video.
Like this video. We'll see it on Kids Kitchen. We'll see it on Papa Bear as well. So let's like the video. Let's keep this conversation.